We're getting excited because as we see the patio doors are open, we're almost out there. They're going to be opening up the patio there, doubling its size on May 1st. And then we'll be hosting all of our music out there, which is a wonderful treat. Let's give it up to our first performers, Corey Moore and Eva Louise. So I'm very proud to have our next performer, Ben Click, on stage. I've known Ben for a few years now, listening to his music, seeing him play live. I've actually been in a workshop with him where he taught us how to do recorded sound. It was like really helpful. I tell you, workshops like that are so helpful, right? And this is a person that does a lot for the music community, and I think that's a really important thing, because as we know, music community is really important. Musicians can use the support, we need the love, we need the help, and there's a lot of peer-to-peer learning that's going on in this community, and I really love that. As I mentioned earlier, he's actually up for a BC as a Country Music Award coming up here, and that's pretty exciting, I think, to have that. And when is that coming up?
Not this coming weekend, but the following.
So that's cool. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, so the end of the month.
Yeah?
Yeah. It'll be fun. This place is way too nice. We're all Canadian here.
Oh, just wait. They're going to get vicious any moment. Any moment here. Careful of these people up here. Please, welcome to the stage, Ben Click.
Greg, you got a fantastic thing going here. It is so cool. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I've got a new record coming out on the 1st of June, and I may play some songs off of that. Never been played live before, so I may debut them. This first one's called Middle of Nowhere. It goes like this.
Perfect.
Danced around, we can roll all night, feel the rhythm of pavement between two white lines, sing a radio song from satellites, the light shining down on you and I. Where we're going on, we don't care, out in the middle of nowhere. We'll be smoking a fire and feeding a flame, watching dance in a spotlight, not being seen. To walk red, where there ain't no one around. Might have got lost, but girl, we found love in the air. And it'll love nowhere. It's where we get our kicks. Money's no good where the crickets break. It's too busy in the city, wouldn't wanna miss catching a ride on your riverbank hills. We'll be stoking a fire and feeding a flame, watching dance in a spotlight, driving insane to walk red where there ain't no one around. Got lost, but girl, we found love in the air. And it'll love nowhere. Oh, 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 oh. We'll be stoking a fire and feeding a flame, watching dance in the spotlight, drive me insane. Go up the grid where there ain't no one around. I got lost, but a girl we found love in the end. Get love nowhere. Get love nowhere. Thanks, guys. Normally the second song I like to play, I was a guitar player first and foremost, and then I learned how to write some songs and sing and that kind of thing. And this was one of the songs off of the first record. This is going back to 2015, so about 11 years ago. This is called The Magician. It is based off the first trip to Nashville, Tennessee in 2014. When I got there, my first show was a band called the Time Jumpers. And these guys were the kings and queens of Western swing. They played with the likes of Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley and all these kind of guys, and I happened to see them all in one room one night. So I was inspired, and this is what came out of it. This is called The Magician. When I was just a little boy, my favorite thing of all my toys was a little magic box that I got for my birthday. Right there on the front it said, "Make friends, be the life of the party." I can pull a rabbit from my hand, I can make a butterfly from my sleeve. I can show you what cards you pick, and I can do all kinds of tricks. So why can't I make you love me? I spent hours learning how to juggle. Don't know why I went to all that trouble. But all that silly sleight of hand, abracadabra, heard I threw it all away. If only I could have it. I can pull a rabbit from a hat, I can make a butterfly from my sleeve. I can show you what card you pick, and I can do all kinds of tricks. So why can't I make you love me? Of all the tricks I know, you made it pretty clear. The only one you wanna see is when I disappear. Oh, no, da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, no, da, da, da. I can pull a rabbit from my hand, I can make a butterfly from my sleeve. I can show you what cards you pick, and I can do all kinds of tricks. So why can't I make you love me? I can show you what cards you pick, and I can do all kinds of tricks. So why can't I make you love me? great. You guys are nice. This is great. There's a lot of super familiar faces in the crowd that I haven't seen for a while. It's nice to see everybody. And Craig, again, thank you for having me out to do this. I thought there was a spot on a Monday night. Let me do something here. This is brand new. I've never played this before live. I wrote this with a friend in Nashville. Her name is Ava Boney, and this was the first song that her and I ever wrote together. So I thought, well, I'll put it on the record. She has moved on to work for a rock department of a record label down south, and this is called I Write Love Songs. Like I said, this is brand new, so if I screw something up, be nice like you always have done. Ain't it a funny thing when it got me to a girl somewhere in the world, and he's trying to find the right words to say. So I thought I'd give it a try. How would I tell her that I want her and tell her that I need her a little bit sweeter than a pickup line? That's why I write love songs, so I can get the point across without coming on strong. It's never done me wrong ever since I learned to write love songs. Sometimes I get a feeling that I can't describe, when my heart starts racing and my knees start shaking and I get a little bit tongue-tied. That's why I write love songs, so I can get the point across without coming on strong. It's never done me wrong ever since I learned to write love songs. That's why I write love songs, so I can get the point across without coming on strong. It's never done me wrong ever since I learned to write love songs. Thanks. I can't believe I made it through that. That was that was a surprise for me. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna have some fun. So throughout shows, I like to kind of introduce you to my family. They've been there along the ride constantly, and I'm very thankful for them. My dad always came on the road and still does to this day to set stuff up and PA systems and checking things for me. My mom has always been the brains of the organization. She's the accountant, she's all that kind of stuff, and I run all the music by her just in case, because she's got a good ear for that kind of thing. So So as the show goes on, I like to kind of introduce you to my family, and this one's my mom. When I first moved out of the house, she put together this Word document and sent it to me, and it was all of her recipes that she's made me over the years, and it was fantastic. Because mainly I didn't really know how to cook for myself. I knew how to make soup and put it in a pot and then add water or milk or whatever. I knew that much. But then I had to learn how to actually take care of myself, and this is where this comes into play. So I went into this writing session with a friend named Rhett McDaniel, and I had no idea what we were writing that day, but he told me that, he just kind of said, well, what do you know? And I'm like, well, my mom gave me this PDF thing. And he says, well, that's what we're writing today. We called this Mama's Cooking. It was never supposed to see the light of day. However, it did. Anyway, it goes like this. This is a kind of a joke song, but let's go. From work today, a message on the telephone. My mama gave me a ring to ask if I want to come on over later on that night, right around supper time for some homemade pot pie. That's right, worked up an appetite, but nothing satisfied like mama's cooking at the house tonight, making a favorite meal of mine. Stirring something on the stove, secret recipe that only she knows. Gotta get me some, make me say yum, yum, yum. That's mama's cooking. By the time I pull into the drive, well, the measure's on. Oh, every time I get this one first messed up, then I go chorus. Mama's cooking at the house tonight, making a favorite meal of mine. Stirring something on the stove, secret recipe that only she knows. Gotta get me some, make it say yum, yum, yum. That's mama's cooking. Oh yeah. Got everybody, they're quiet now. That's awesome. So we thought the song was over, even though I forgot the second verse. But we thought the song was over at this point, and he turns to me and he says, so are we done? And I'm like, well, I don't know, it's a bit short. And he says to me, well, what's your favorite thing that your mom made you over the years? And I looked at her, or looked at him, and I said, Rhett, my mom's lemon meringue pie is like the bomb. And he said, well, why? And I said, well, Rhett, my mom like makes the curd, there's the pie crust, and then there's that like topping or whatever. But mom likes the peaks, like loves the peaks, makes them all brown on the top and all that kind of stuff. So he looks at me and he says, how are you gonna put lemon meringue pie in a song? I was like, what rhymes with lemon meringue pie? And I'm like, pie, I. And he's like, no, that's not gonna work. And he says, come up with something better. So he leaves and he grabs himself, I don't know, hot chocolate or something, and he comes back and he says, did you do it? This is about 10 minutes later. And I'm like, well, I guess, but if this isn't it, then I think the write's done because I got no more gas left in the tank. He says, all right, what'd you get? So I played him this and it stuck. So I got lemon meringue pie song. It's the cookies in the oven and the blueberry muffins, the lemon pie fried bacon with a meringue topping, shortcake berries and a whipping cream, mashed potatoes, gravy, and mac and cheese, barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, chilling and a marinade in the fridge. 6 o'clock, 5-star, 4-course dinner, you love. Don't wanna leave one crumb. Mama's cooking at the house tonight, making a favorite meal of mine, stirring something on the stove. Secret recipe that only she knows. Gotta get me some, make it say yum, yum, yum. That's mama's cooking. That's mama's cooking.
Was that a yeehaw first? Is that what that was? I love it. That's great. Hoorah! Same thing. Okay, Mom. Let's go with Dad. So, my dad, like I said, has been to pretty much every show. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do it there. And, however, there was this one time where I was up at, I believe it was Sunset Ranch here in Kelowna. And it was a little thing that Brad Krause was putting on. It was his charity golf tournament. And there was a big old stage, and there was all the golf tournament and everything like that going on. I got a phone call from my mom. I had no idea why she was calling me while I was up there, and she says, "Hey, your dad and I are in the hospital. He's not doing so hot, and we're not totally sure what's going on. The doctors have come by, the neurologists and everybody like that, and it turns out that they diagnosed my dad with this thing called multiple sclerosis. And we had no idea what was happening. It was just this big thing. So I said, well, what can I do? And she says, well, nothing. Just meet us at home, and we'll kind of figure it out. This is going to be a bit of a life-changing path for the family. So I was driving home, and just as I was pulling out of the parking lot of Sunset Ranch, as country music as it gets, I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw a stage behind me, and I thought, that's it. That's what I can do. If Mom says nothing, that's not right. So I started planning this thing called Music Fest MS, and it debuted back in May of 2019. Since then, we've raised over $170,000 for the MS Canada, the society here. Last year, it got popular enough. I lived in Nashville for 2.5 years, and I brought it to Nashville, Tennessee. This year, it's happening again on May 31st, just up the road at the Mary Irwin Theater. And we're going as local gets this year with the artists and with everybody involved, which is super cool for me. And it's just going to be a night of fun. There's going to be an acoustic band opening everything up. Then we're going to do a Nashville-style songwriters round where we're just all going to share stories and things. And the tickets are on sale and things. They're $25. We tried to make it as cheap as humanly possible for people to go and be a part of the community and support some local artists and people that are involved. So if you want to be a part of the community, come to the show. 7 o'clock on May 31st, just across the street. With regards to that, my dad, when my sister went and picked him up from the airport, from the hospital, he looked at her and sat up out of his chair and said, "Honey, I'm stronger than this." And my sister shared that with me, and I've had this title sitting for a long time. So now when I was in Nashville, I wrote this song specifically with a good friend of mine who owns this Irish pub about 15 minutes east of downtown. and he had just lost his dad. And he connected pretty hard to this story. So anyway, I flew back from Nashville for some family weddings, and I went to the doctors because free healthcare here in town. And they took one look at me and said, "We did not recognize you when we walked through the door." So a couple months of testing later, turns out I had tumors that sit right above my kidneys, and it was causing a whole ton of havoc. And these were removed back in November. Now they were benign, but they were causing some damage. And I remember my dad's words, and this song became full circle very quickly. So through my healing journey, I recorded a record, and this is the title track off of it. And this one goes out to my dad. This is his words, and it's called "I'm Stronger Than This." It goes like this. The elevator opened on the 5th floor. Found his room, knocked softly on the door. Didn't know what I'd find when I walked in. Saw him sitting there with that same old grin. IV in his hand helped take the pain away. When he saw my tears flowing, he set out to say, "I'm stronger than this. I'll make it through. I'll be alright as long as I have you. I'm stronger than this. Oh, it's true. With your love and your hugs and your smile and your strength and your kiss, I'm stronger than this. I'm stronger than this. Wakes up in the morning with a smile, fighting each step with every mile. Some days are pretty good, some days are bad. There's no time to give in to the sand. I treasure every moment standing by his side, but I remember his words every time I start to cry. 'Cause I'm stronger than this. I'll make it through. I'll be alright as long as I have you. I'm stronger than this. Oh, it's true. With your love and your hugs and your smile and your strength and your kiss, I'm stronger than this. When life hurts, find the strength in His word. I'm stronger than this, and I'll make it through. Yeah, I'll be alright as long as I have you. And I'm stronger than this. Oh, it's true. With your love and your hugs and your smile and your strength and your kiss. With your love and your hugs and your smile and your strength and your kiss, I'm stronger than this. I'm stronger than this.
longer than them.
Okay. Anyone? Is that cool? Okay. Something not as depressing. You won't find me at the bar. Oh no, tears and beer just ain't my style. Throw a 20 in the vantage jar to play a song that makes you smile. We all know what honky tonks are for, so you can meet me on the dance floor. Any time that I swagger and sway, if you wanna find me, then you know the place. Keep it simple, let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, where you can meet me on the dance floor. Why don't you two-step over here? Now, electric sliding close to me. The beat is driving and I'll let you steer. And sweep me off my two left feet. Go and go until I think it's so. So won't you meet me on the dance floor? Anytime that I swagger and sway, if you wanna find me, then you know the place. Keep it simple, let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, you can meet me on the dance floor. Takes two to tango, show me the way. Where the boots to buggiest hideaway. Takes two to tango, show me the way. Where the boots to buggiest hideaway. Takes two to tango, show me the way. Where the boots to buggiest hideaway. Takes two to tango, show me the way. We're gonna boot scoot boogie this night away. That's swagger and sway. If you wanna find me, then you know the place. Keep it simple, let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, where you can meet me on the dance floor. You can meet me on the dance floor. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna make a complete fool of myself. Here we go. This goes back to basically what got me into country music. Let's go, girls! I do this every time, but I'm going out tonight, but I'm feeling alright. Don't wanna let it all hang down. Don't wanna make some noise, clear and voice.
short skirts. Whoa, oh, really go wild and moving, getting style. Whoa, oh, getting the action, feel the attraction. Color my hair, do it out there. Whoa, oh, it's totally crazy. Feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Girls in a break tonight, I'm gonna take a chance to get out on the town. We don't need romance, we only want to dance. We're gonna let her hang down. Best thing about being a woman, stuff and talkative, have a little fun. Whoa, oh, we're totally crazy. Feel my lady, men, shirts, short skirts. Whoa, oh, really go wild, yeah, do it, get in style. Whoa, oh, get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my hair, do it out there. Whoa, oh, we're totally crazy, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. First thing about being a woman, stuff rocking it, have a little fun, fun, fun. Oh, oh, that's totally crazy. Feel my lady, man, shirt, short skirts. Oh, oh, really go out there, do it, get in style. Oh, oh, get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my hair, do it out there. Oh, it's totally crazy, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh, yeah, totally crazy. Can you feel it? Come, come, come on, baby. Oh, oh. Feel like a
All right, keep it going for Ben. Yeah. Eva Louise, what a wonderful set you have. Corey, thank you so much. You know, days like today, this to me is absolutely perfect. You know, watching someone like Corey go through his very first time, Eva getting up there, our first time on our stage, and having Ben here as well. So thank you so much.
First time.
Your first time as well. And so, MS concert, end of May, May 31st. Right across the street. Make sure you check that out. Put that in your calendars because that will be a great show. Again, one more hand for KBI for putting this on every Monday. So next Monday, we've got Claire Kuzma coming. She's somewhere around here. Oh, there she is, way back there. She's going to be here. Keyboards. Not playing Battleship. She's going to play keyboards instead. And Shaden Haas is also going to be here. That's going to be a wonderful show. So please come check it out. Thank you so much for coming out because music starts with the audience. I mean, you have lots of great musicians. They want to perform with somebody. So I really appreciate you coming out and supporting live music. It means a lot to all of us. And I tell you, there is nothing better than when you hear someone of the caliber that we've had tonight and you get to see them live. So thank you so much, musicians. Thank you so much, audience. Have yourselves a great night, everyone. And we will see you hopefully next Monday. Thanks so much.